All we have to do now is wait. What a nerve-wracking time. I'm here to observe the public. I came to see you. You must have a wealth of free time. Kind of. Oh, shit. You wanted to say something. Wait, let's do this again.
By the way...
You know, I would not have expected my slum to be so stubborn. I will have to take some extreme measures. Please, Vincent, I will need your help again. Could you join me? Yep. And here we go. Hang on.
I'm in your debt.
Yes, you are. It seems the answer may have been right under my nose the whole time. You will see soon enough. Follow me.
Yes.
This place has not changed in the slightest. Feels nostalgic. Indeed it does. I haven't come back here since I moved away. The truth is, despite my best efforts to convey the meaning of the heart, I am no closer to understanding it. Such troublesome roadblock never presented itself to me while I was living here. As you know, I spent most of my young life in this very house. That is why we have come now. I wish to evaluate myself within its decrepit walls. We can just go in there? By coming to this place, I may be able to rekindle the passion for art I once held. The passion of an inquiring mind on the hunt for pure beauty, before I learned of Madawami's foul nature. It won't open. No, I surely left it unlocked.
How could this be?
What? The door has jammed? I suppose it was quite an old door to begin with. It had begun to rust even while I was pupil here. It seems now it has finally broken. Let's force it open. I doubt you will be able to force your way through here. You must have a steady hand if you wish to fix it. Fix the door, but I don't think I'll be able to with my current proficiency? I'd be able to fix it with proficiency where masterful. Difficult problem. It seems we have no choice but to retreat for today. Are you fucking with me right now? Okay, that... You know what... Well, then I can go to the... Beef Forge? This is interesting! That is really nice of the game. They don't just waste your time, but they give you the opportunity to do something different. And as it so happens, that is really nice of them, actually. Well, in that case, we go work at the beef ball shop. Since we need to work there 2 times. Or do we need to work there in the evening and the day? I don't know. The shift at the beef ball shop is at night, isn't it? Wait, I can only do this at night? Fuck's sake. Well, in that case, I actually have to reload. For the sole reason that there's only one other way to increase my proficiency. Okay, I increased my proficiency by 3 now, again. And now, the cat, while I was trying over and over to get 3 instead of only 2, which is possible by just reloading over and over again, but that's not too hard because I have several chances for this not bad to appear. And the cat reminded me that there was the shogi player I haven't created a social link with yet. So, we're going to her now. I want to see what benefits I could reap from her.
Hey!
The girl's playing shogi. Maybe she's Hifumi Togo, the one Yusuke mentioned. Why don't you go ask her? Umi-chan?
What?
Yes? My overflowing charm seems to have reached Hifumi. I'm Hifumi Togo. Playing shogi by yourself? I'm doing some research, so... experimenting with new tactics is best to do alone in a place like this. Well, I suppose that doesn't sound terribly plausible to someone who doesn't play. Don't mind me. Please go ahead and pray. Seems to take a very tactical approach to playing shogi. I feel like I can learn some tactics for the Phantom Thieves from her shogi expertise. Ask her if she'll teach me. Ask her! I wonder what kind of tactics.
Yes? Can I help you?
I'm curious now. Tactics that I can actually use? Can I be your student? I want to be a pro. Can I be your student and call you senpai?
Huh? You don't necessarily have to learn from me, you know.
Yeah, but you're the best.
There are other options, such as playing online.
But it's better when you get taught by another person, and it's more fun that way too. Everyone can do online these days. The real challenge is to go out there and make relationships with people by increasing your charm with weird methods. And I wish those methods would work in real life. Oh god, I should shave again.
Sorry. I just can't.
Oh, come on now.
Well then. So, you like shogi?
Well, it's basically Japanese chess, right? I admire you. I want to play like you. Nah, everyone should be their own player, but I admire you.
Huh? Oh, thank you very much.
She's so... How is it timid right now? Or docile? No, timid. Timid is the right. She's so blown away by how I increased my charm since our last encounter. So nervous as well.
Okay, just a quick game then. 20 seconds per move, if that's alright with you.
Oh jeez. I don't know how to play. Saying that will likely make her lose interest. I guess I have to play her. I just move the pieces randomly.
I'll start.
I just move the pieces randomly.
So this is your skill level, huh? The dragon which governs the blue sky has fallen into my hands. How do you intend to survive this? Check. It's checkmate no matter how you look at it. Please concede.
I can still keep going.
To concede is an act of admitting that you have lost with grace.
Oh.
If you aspire to become a shogi player, I recommend that you take your study of the game to heart.
Oh Jesus, that's a 180. She gets serious when it's about shogi.
Thank you for playing. Well then, that will be all for today.
No, she's done it again.
If it's alright with you, may I request another match sometime?
Sure.
I feel a gambler's spirit emanating from you.
Of course, I'm total gambler. Not for money, but in other things. It backfires, but then I can just reload. Wait.
Which is strange, since your style of play is that of a complete novice.
Sorry, I'm a beginner.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. However, I will instruct you under one condition.
Yes?
You become my playing partner so that I can research new moves. Is that agreeable?
Of course. I'm scared.
I'm not going to hold back.
Oh no, I'm even scared. Is that even a word? I'm more frightened?
Well then, it's a deal. I'll teach you how to play, and you'll assist me with my new moves.
Sure. I've made a deal with Hifumi. Oh my god, this is so awesome! God damn it, I hate myself for not pursuing this earlier.
I I think that quite advanced strategies are necessary to succeed at that many criminal acts. And yours weren't by the wit of an amateur. You had a professional who regularly deals with such tactics.
How can a shogi player help me to develop actual tactics that I can use for crimes?
You have an idea on who that is, don't you?
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the star persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Yes. Give me all the power. Uma Sabaki allows you to swap current party with backup members during Joker's turn? Oh, that's so cool! That's so cool! Oh, I want her! She has the good shit! God damn it, I was so
Okay,
wishing
let's
for a
end
way
here for
to
today.
do that! I'm sorry that I talked over her, but I'm excited.
I shall see you again if the fates allow.
Oh, I make sure the fates allow all of it. My knowledge? Okay. Not too bad, I suppose.
All right.
Really, I don't need to ever go to the diner again. All the time I spent in the diner feels wasted now. Very wasted. Could that be at this hour? I'm thinking heading over to the hideout tomorrow. Go somewhere. Nope. 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 You're already max, so I can save time by not spending it with you. Which sounds very harsh, but oh well. Damn, I missed out so much. Up continues. Oh, I can't anything to help you. I'm sorry. I have to get my proficiency up. God, is that frustrating. But I have to get to a good timing to have it done. Like Ryuji's here. Come. No.
Hey!
Just let can go out. Yeah. I will deal with them in due time. League after ending the 5th game of the 2nd round was 23 points different. But they haven't given up. They're heading back into the minor league playoffs to give it their all. I don't even know what that means. In any case. Alright, Makoto, you are up.
Well,
We can do now is wait. Yep. Wants to talk to me about something. What's going to be? You want to hang out with Makoto? Hang out with her.
well,
It's like I just don't know anything anymore. Let's talk more in the student council room. We can get in through the back entrance. So my class had a practice entrance exam. My score was significantly lower than last time. I'm concerned. I'm sure you did better than me. I'm sorry to say this, but that doesn't provide me much I hate her. She's so hard to read. You can't just be nice to her.
actually,
The truth is, recently I've started questioning the entire point of my education. What do I stand to gain from getting good grades and living up to the high expectations of my sister? Expectations my sister has set for me. That sounds like a great excuse to be bad at school. I spoke to Aiko about this matter as well, but the answer hasn't become any clearer. Aiko? You don't remember? Aiko Takao. We asked her about the job she has at the salon in Shinjuku. Anyway, we've been calling each other every so often since we exchanged contact information. Because of those calls, we've actually grown somewhat close. When I voiced my concerns to her, she asked me how I would benefit from going to a top university, but I couldn't come up with a good answer. As for Aiko, her grades are not the best, but she claims she doesn't even think about that stuff. Apparently her parents can use their connections to find her a job. But isn't that a little irresponsible? It's nice she can rely on her parents, but this is her life, not theirs. I guess that's just a different way of approaching things. Even at that, her vision of the future is still clearer than mine. The sad truth is, our current education system... It's not only our current education system, but also our current work system, at least where I live, is too focused on the wrong aspect of the education and teaches us stuff we don't even need in most of the jobs we can apply to, and most of the stuff we do need to learn for jobs we apply to are so specific that it's better be learned in the work, at the work, than and the school we attend while we are apprentices at work, than any school could provide in the first place. So, in other words, sometimes I think the education system is a little bit over the top, while at the same time very underwhelming in teaching you actual useful skills. So, but the downside of this is you only get employed if you have a certain grade at school. But you can't achieve, most people can't achieve those grades, I guess me included, if the teachers are big utter garbage, or you just don't connect to the teacher. Your teacher is one of the most important factors, I think personally, how good you actually can learn the stuff they try to teach you. And I had my fair share of absolutely great and absolutely terrible teachers. And the best example was in math. I had so many math teachers through my whole school experiences, and every time I got a good one, at least it felt like I got a good one. I felt he was genuine, that he actually cared, and that he was actually good in getting knowledge across. And with those teachers, which I had a few ones of, I always had spectacular high grades. And then sometimes, a lot of times, I don't even know why, a lot of times the math teachers changed throughout my education, and then I got several horrible ones, and my grades were utter garbage because I just couldn't wrap my head around it, and the teachers were just, I don't know, I didn't had any connections to them. I didn't feel well cared for, you could say. It sounds weird, but that's just how it is. And that's just the best example as well. So it very, very heavily depends on who teaches and how into they are in it and how actually they care for their students. So it's a two-edged blade at this point. On the one hand, you need good grades to apply for a good job, that they actually teach you the stuff they want you to do later in their company. But at the same time, it's so heavily based on the crap we learn at school and on the teachers that just couldn't convey the knowledge they tried to teach, that it's just feels so unfair. But in any case, let's go on. That's all that I have to say for now, and I want to get on with this as well. That the vision of the future is still clearer than mine. Her vision of the future. That's a good thing. I don't have any goals. That's why I spend my days currently just playing video games, because I have the feeling this is my calling. This is the only thing I enjoy, and I enjoy making the videos for other people to also enjoy it with me, and for them to, well, just vent a little bit and get out of their lives and just enjoy as some good old fun, you know? But yeah, other than this, I just don't have any perspectives whatsoever. They got crushed somewhere along the way, kind of. So, yeah, I'm just doing this then. since that's the only thing that currently has meaning for me. Don't you have goals? I used to think doing what others expected of me was the best way forward. It's never the best way. I was going to major in law, just like my sister did. And after that, I would simply have headed down whatever path society had made for me.
But
Everything changed when I joined the Phantom Thieves. I've realized now there are more important things in life than being a prim and proper honor student. Honestly, I would have looked down on Aiko's line of thinking in the past, but I know better now. She must have known I was talking about her. Lately, Aiko's been telling me whenever she buys makeup or finds a cute new outfit. That reminds me, she asked me the other day what hand cream I use. I sent her a picture, and it's apparently the same brand they use in the nurse's office at school. That's adorable. I'm not so sure about that. She told me I'm like a middle-aged man in the body of a high school girl. Regardless, that stuff works wonders for dry skin, and it's great value too.
actually,
My father used to use it all the time. Did I ever tell you he was a police officer? He detested the corruption in our society and worked tirelessly to bring it to justice. But despite the rough exterior, he was extremely gentle deep down.
that reminds me.
When I was little, I told him I wanted to grow up to be a police officer, just like he was. He was glad to hear me say that, but quick to point out that he didn't want me doing something so dangerous. I had completely forgotten about that tweet, to be honest. I like a woman in uniform.
You're right.
It's cool, isn't it? Wearing that uniform was one of the reasons I was so interested in being an officer. Either way, after everything that happened, I have no intention of working with the police. Besides, they are trying to stop the Phantom Thieves. What am I supposed to do? Arrest myself? I think I need to re-examine what my goals for the future are, outside of just plain study.
Thank you very much.
You know, it feels like I remembered something important today thanks to you. I guess you could say my viewpoint has been broadened yet again. I can sense a quiet resolve from Makoto.
All right.
Hey,
When I met Aiko, I realized how narrow my viewpoint really was. I only just learned recently that a chemise is now called a camisole, and a button-down sweater is a cardigan. Why does the same thing have to have multiple names? Because society just tries to sell hip stuff, and they have to reinvent the names to make it sound new and fresh. I guess in the end I'm just becoming more aware of how little I really know. So please help me keep fighting back against that ignorance.
I'll see you later.
Thank you again for today. See you later. On the one hand, I really wish the shogi player is available today. On the other hand, I really don't, because I want to go to the beef ball shop.
Rain, huh?
Just the food degree is cool, I would do it. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Still in and remember our deal. Oh, boy. I just read it. You remember our deal? You become my playing partner so that I can research new moves. I'd like to begin by teaching you the basics of shogi. Would you like to play a match? Decide later. You haven't changed your mind about our deal, have you? I got a job for you. It'll be a piece of cake. What do you say? Yeah, I can't do any of that right now because I want to do something else. Okay, her abilities are just too valuable. They make the most annoying part in the game easier by giving me special strategies. So, it's kind of weird. The meat of the game, all the hours I spend it, most of those hours I spend on those palaces, while I really enjoy more the socializing aspect, running around and talking to people and getting all the story bits and pieces. But yeah, head over immediately. I'll be waiting at that church. Oop.
I'll start.
Vanguard of my Togo Kingdom, go forth to the front lines. Trample upon them all. Oh wow, she sounds like a Yu-Gi-Oh player. I'm using my Vanguard of my Togo Kingdom to attack your blue eyes white dragon. You think to protect yourself with that paltry defense? It's useless. Awaken, dragon, let your shadowy hellfire consume them all. Dark Inferno Woog! Can you hear them? The wailing of dying soldiers echoing throughout the battlefield? With an incompetent king, a soldier cannot show his true bravery. Time for you to suffer! Oh jeez, she's so into it! At last, everything is in place. My right hand trembles as I release my full power.
Check.
I summon forth the forbidden move that shall bring your end. Ultimate Excalibur attack! Don't you mean the unstoppable Exodia? Check. I did it again. It's an embarrassing habit I have doing a match. I tend to get very aggressive. It's as if I assume the role of a queen of a kingdom. I like the attitude change. Huh? I myself find it a bit, well... My father had me do image training exercise when I was younger to help me learn the rules. I gradually began to view the shogi board as if it were my own kingdom. I had fun coming up with stories and strategies for my subject. However, I've heard that people make fun of me on the internet. People think I'm weird, or that I'm an otaku, or that I'm just crazy. Everyone's a little crazy and a little otaku if they really admit it. I mean, I can't blame them, certainly. I think I'm weird too. Have confidence in yourself.
Yes.
Your positivity is a welcome relief. You may be able to learn more from our matches than I thought. Okay. I think I did horrible.
Alright.
I didn't got one positive response. That will do for today. I'm just too naive to get to read people. There's something I wanted to mention. You read weekly magazines? Well, I'm doing a photo shoot for one. But you don't want to, right? You're quite perceptive. I thought you'd be surprised if you saw it on the newsstand, so I wanted to let you know beforehand. In all honesty, I'm very reluctant to do it. But maybe if I can draw more attention to shogi, maybe the sport will become more popular. At least that's how I'm justifying it to myself. I have an interview scheduled for tonight as well. Let's end here for today. Oh, I only increase my knowledge by doing this bullshit. I was hoping it would increase my proficiency.
Until next time.
Next match. Goodbye. I bet there is a social link that increases proficiency. Oh yeah, my items. Alright, I see you later. Okay, let's see. I really want to max her out so I can finally use my evenings for my own. Ugh. I mean, I really can use them for my own. That's what I want.
Hey!
And just let that abuse case. Yeah. I don't fucking care. Okay, they are all not possible. Makoto would be able to go one up. That's good to know. Okay, but I have to redo the shogi thingy. Probably. And the shopping is on. Here's what we've got for you today. 30 cans of second mate in summer, and that means it's festival time. Wasn't second mate SP related? And from Persona 4? Well, yep. Alright then, let's get it. Not that I ever need it, but well, better have it than not. But yeah, those shopping items really leave a lot to be desired. Well then, I guess I can go to Makoto now. And here we go.
Well,
What we can do now is wait. And if you're available, I'd like to talk to you about Aiko. Hang out with her. I have a small favor to
Shall
ask
we
you.
go?
Let's get a drink before we talk. Oh, and we can take the back entrance into the school. I like it to take the back entrance.
actually,
That sounded weird. Why? Apparently, Aiko has started dating a host from a club near her work. I guess he hit on her one day after her shift, and that was that. Since then, he's the only thing she'll talk about. She even sent me a picture of that date at Destinyland. Sounds suspicious. You think so as well? For now, it seems he hasn't forced her to spend any money at his club, but I'm still nervous. Beyond that, he calls her his princess and constantly tells her how special she is. Makes me sick to my stomach. But Aiko refuses to listen to me. She said the idea that all hosts are bad people is outdated. Why would they be bad? She even said she was shocked to be getting advice from someone who would totally flunk a test about love. Tests about love aren't a thing though. And even if they were, I most certainly wouldn't flunk them. Sorry about that. I'm probably just being biased towards him. I mean, I don't have any proof that he's untrustworthy. But that's why I want to meet him and find out for myself what kind of person he really is. And if it's not too much to ask, I'd like you to accompany me on this excursion as well.
well,
This time, you'll have to play the role of my boyfriend. Only if I can take it seriously. Nah, that... I got this. It's honestly okay. You're so reliable, Vincent-kun. I think if I have a boyfriend, I might be more inclined to listen to me.
actually,
To tell you the truth, I actually already made plans with her and her boyfriend for a double date. Sorry, but it's just going to be at a diner. Nothing particularly fancy, I promise. Oh, hopefully we don't run into Anne. Thank you, you're a tremendous help. I'm so glad you agreed to this. I don't know who else I'd have asked if you had said no. Oh, that was already it! And I nailed it!
All right.
Wait, no special perk? Okay. Aiko, I hope she's not getting herself wrapped up in anything dangerous. But just in case, I'll try looking for some info on that host.
all right then.
I'll see you later. Okay, it's Sunday, so probably the politician will request me.
Ah, you're back.
Yep. As expected.
I'll just add this.
Let me just save, and then I go straight to that. But I have some of your time today. You can consider this a formal request. I have something scheduled after the speech and I'd like you to come. Yep. Head over immediately. I'll be meeting someone at the sushi restaurant. Hope you can make it. Oh, is that a new restaurant? Oh no, I've been there. At the celebration party. However, the government's overall approval rating is dangerously low.
Yes.
I'll be sure to proceed with caution, considering that the grandson of my former teacher is showing me such kindness. Yes, well, I'd like to discuss a personal matter. Allow me to be frank. I will be running for my grandfather's seat in the coming election. I see. Congratulations. I held a low-level position in the party's executive office, but I'm new to candidacy. So I was hoping you could educate me on how to run an election campaign.
However,
Well, I was planning on running myself. I don't believe that I'm qualified to teach you. I've heard that you've been working harder than anyone these past 20 years. Well, I did have a lot of free time after I lost the election. Study is all an amateur can do. Amateur? You're a veteran if anything. Besides, you have experience teaching him, right? Your reputation has greatly improved around the executive office recently. My grandfather has expressed his intent on making peace with you now. I'd be happy to bury the hatchet with Mr. Kuramoto, but I'm not worthy to join his group again. I thought you would find these conditions favorable. So, I ask that you keep what I'm about to tell you a secret. Sorry, could you give us a moment, Prince Kun? No, I'd like for your favorite pupil to hear this too. Wait a moment. Is your plan to involve him so that I can't decline? Simply trust his direction. I simply trust his direction. Discretion. The Kuramoto Group is planning to move forward with a political realignment. You're saying that you're going to secede from the Liberal Co-Prosperity Party? With the government in a weakened state, now is our chance. As such, I want to emphasize our unity.
I see.
And so you've come to me, a former member of the Kuramoto children. But my views differ from those of the Kuramoto group, and I don't intend on changing them. I understand. However, you won't be able to put those beliefs into action if you don't get elected. Prince Kun, could you talk some sense into him? You'll benefit as well. You should decline? I wasn't paying attention. That's a sweet deal. Nah. You think so too? You're not intimidated even by the grandson of a big-time Diet member. I appreciate your offer, but I must respectfully decline. So, you're okay with being no God Torah forever? You'll get elected this time. Prince Kun! Looks like it chose the wrong politician to follow. That's not for you to decide. Try to understand that he has his own beliefs. My apologies. I made the slip of the tongue, in front of your secretary, no less. I don't need an answer right away. If you want to show deference to my grandfather, please let me know. I already took care of the bill, so enjoy. Now, if you excuse me. I fucked this up immensely. What's the point in getting elected if it means sacrificing your beliefs? I bet when push came to shove, Kuramoto-kun intended to lure you in. He probably didn't expect me to remain so calm after he showed his trump card. I feel surprisingly at ease whenever you're with me, like that time with Matsushita.
I apologize.
I'm truly indebted to you for all you've done for me, but I must ask that you continue to help me. Oh boy, I fucked this up immensely, didn't I? I mean, he still seems to love me, long time, but still. You know, from the way he was acting, I'd swear Kuramoto-kun was hiding something.
Let's say we go home.
Oh, my apologies. We are done eating, so let's go home. Yep, my charm increases again. It will be level 5 soon. I really have the feeling it will be level 5 soon. There are so many social links that gives me charm. And I haven't even tapped as much as I should have into them. I could have ditched the bathhouse entirely, go to the news reporter and talk to her to get up my charm. God damn it, this time the game is way more lenient in everything, it seems. I mean, if I get stuck in a social link because there's a barrier, I can just go to another social link that increases that to lift that barrier. It's so infuriating. Good work today. Huh? Could that be at this hour? Makoto, I want to go look for a book. There's something I'm curious about. I'm going to Booktown in Jimbocho. Can you make some time since it's summer vacation? I'd like you to help me look for it. Oh, I probably will go to that, but for now I respond later since I have to redo the thing to get all the karma points. I need them. I'm just desperate for them. I still couldn't work once in the beef ball shop, and I have to do it 2 times. But I will need proficiency at some point. It was available, Yusuke, but Yusuke can't be up because it's closed. Well then. Alright, it turned out I did everything perfectly. Perfect. Well, not perfect, but there was really nothing really changed when I tried it again, so only the decline thing was apparently the thing that had the biggest influence. But yeah, commit, thanks. Actually thinking about looking into cognitive science. I'll give you the details tomorrow. Good night. I don't know if we'll find anything in Booktown.
All right.
Oh. Furthermore, you can go by yourself for some shopping. Oh, another location. Where I actually can go on my own volition? Huh. But yeah, her social link is so low with me that I need to further our bond. So, what could I gift her? I think a book cover would be
Excuse me.
I'm interested in cognitive science. The field Futaba's mother was researching. I doubt we will find any public information, but maybe an older academic journal may mention it. Let's look hard to find one. Thank you. I do hope we find something. I want to learn more about cognitive science while we wait for Futaba to regain her strength. If only we could understand it more in depth. Maybe we could solve the mystery of the metaverse. It would make traversing it easier for us too. Oh, Hifumi! Hello. Goodbye. Excuse me, please wait. Was there something you wanted to say to him? Oh, no, nothing in particular. I was just surprised to see him here. I didn't mean to intrude between you two. No need to be so considerate. He's just carrying my books for me. What? Is she a friend of yours? She's my fellow shogi warrior. Warrior? We just play shogi together. Is she the professional shogi player you had mentioned before? I never mentioned her. Master strategist.
I see.
I admit I only know the rules, but I'm intrigued to learn how a professional shogi player thinks. Is that a book on shogi tactics? Oh yes, I come here to purchase old shogi strategy books from time to time. Pardon me for asking. Could you teach me some strategies? I believe this knowledge would benefit me greatly in the future. Oh, sure, if you'd like. Well, if it's about shogi, then to attack, you will need to be creative with your approach and sacrifice pieces with no remorse. So, plan on enticing your opponent to focus on your sacrificial pieces so you can advance a counterattack.
Yes.
You seem to have a talent for this. Another strategy I enjoy is to use bait pieces to draw your opponent to your side of the board. I see. That way you can surround them and... Oh, this is useful information. Oh, I'm sorry. What she was saying was so interesting, I lost track of time. I'll catch up with you later. Could you look for the book we had discussed earlier? Wait, who got... one got 2 and the other one got 3. So nothing promising.
Shall we
huh?
return home?
Oh, I can't give her a gift? Oh, that's interesting. Well then, 1 week left until Magic attack. I wonder what's going to happen. Didn't they say they would confiscate our possession? We have nothing to do with this. Why is this happening to us? Will the Phantom Thieves take responsibility for this?
Man, it's hot.
Another scorcher. Can't we catch a break? Only 1 more week until the deadline. Hey, you see the forum? Yeah, people have been telling us to hurry up and protect the civilians. I forgot to eat my fruit shake on Sundays! They're just saying whatever they want with no regard for the consequences. God, seriously can't believe they're going on about all that. By the way, how's Futaba? At this point, we are desperate for her assistance. She definitely mentioned Magic back in the palace. I'd like to believe she's planning something. Even Makoto's gone over the wait-and-see dark side. Don't have much time left. I know it's frustrating, but there's not much we can do. Another box came for you today. What did you get? Oh yeah, the second maid. Oh yeah, she. Yeah, but this is the perfect opportunity to go to the beef ball. Oh, it's for charm though. I don't know if that is really worth it. But, well, chug it down, I guess. You never know. I really wish it would have been something different, but at this point... I have the feeling, no, this doesn't seem to be worth it. There's so many ways to get charm up. Now, there's the politician and there's this photography girl, so I think it's a waste. I went to this bookstore that I unlocked with Makoto, and the owner said, "Oh, we have only expert books. You don't seem... It seems that you may not be knowledgeable enough to actually benefit from us, but I give you the easiest one, which was a book for a swordmaster that costed 8,000 yen, and apparently increases my guts." But that's beyond the point. I go to the beef ball shop because I think... No, she's not available. You are uninteresting because your social link skills are currently the shittiest one that I don't even want to look at right now. So, yeah. If I could, I would reverse it even. But, oh well. But yeah. Work at this because we need to have intel.
Oh.
And it also increases my proficiency, which is 2 birds with 1 stone. For Yosuke.
Hey, wait!
This one in front of you is waiting to pay. This angry looking face. Wants to change the order and an egg? They should have told us earlier.
Nice job.
Alright, good work. You can leave now since it's the end of your shift. This is your pay for today. The pay would be actually enticing.
Man.
Don't blame me for looking exhausted. If you ask me, you are pretty proficient. Yeah. Still not enough for an upgrade, though.
All right.
Let's head back.
This is the place where I have to work, right? Is that the place I have to work for the lead? I think that is the place where to work for a lead. But he didn't say anything about it.
So humid.
With all this rain.
Nice.
Healthy, what's here? People visiting their hometowns for Obon are heading... Okay, yeah, we have that already. Oh boy, I'm pissed. Turns out I have to work at the convenience store for the info to gather, which is basically the shittiest place because it doesn't give me anything, not even proficiency. Why game? Why not the beef bowl shop? Is it because it was for the, is it because the beef bowl shop was for the politician, Yoshida, Towa? Whoa, this line of bookstores makes for a grand sight. So this is Jinbocho, the town of books. Well then, let's go in the store. Welcome. Oh, you are pretty young compared to most of our customers. Our bookstore caters to experts, so the books here might be a tad difficult for most high schoolers. Well, I sell you the easiest book that we've got. Go ahead and take your time with it.
What would you like?
The Master Swordsman. Thank you, come again. And yeah, so I have to waste my time in the convenience store now. Because the game won't let me choose where to work to get the intel. Which is which blows. It just blows. This is the worst job. It doesn't give me anything if I remember it correctly. Wait, what? It's not time for your shift yet? Do I have to do this in the mornings? Wait a minute. Our shop convenient. It's a day job. Really? Well, I guess I go into the bar and hope that the other one is there, just because I want to. Oh, who are you? Just in my art? I doubt a kid like you could possibly understand, but like you know what's up, unlike all those phonies. I think you deserve to buy my wares. My art. Look at that charm. You can buy whatever you want.
What do you want?
This. Can transmutate supernatural speed. Defensive powers of Neo, demonic strength, trembling spirit, trembling choker. Helps open up the chakra, gives you stamina, and improves one's vitals. Ugh, no, thank you. So, since there's actually nothing better to do, I just increase my socialing with her.
Is this weather a result of climate change?
Another hot summer this year, although I'm pretty happy to let those records stay unbroken. Still, this time of year is the best for a nice refreshing cold one. Have you heard any good gossip? My deadline's coming out, I'm all out of material. Sit down, I'll treat ya. Oh, I forgot to get a persona. Ugh. Ugh, fuck it, hang out with her.
Hey!
The look of it, you must have good info, huh? Give me the details about the Kamoshida incident. When I walk around, let me know when you're ready to leave.
I see.
Bulletin board, huh? So the calling card they used for Kamoshida was different. Now that's a scoop. That kind of information usually doesn't see the light of day. Do you have any photos or videos of it? Mishima might. Nice, you have some great connections. But seriously, the Phantom Thieves of Hearts? They sound like kids on a playground, not valiant fighters for society. I mean, they act all high and mighty, but I'm not sure they are really worth very much in the end. Well. Yep, what, you don't think they're really virtuous? They are really virtuous, do you? In my line of work, there's no clearer sign of deception than goodwill. You know, like the shady actions of a charitable organization, or the actual criteria of a peace prize. Oh. Same goes for the Phantom Thieves. Just have to learn to take some things with a grain of salt. Come on, don't be such a downer. Why? It's the truth. There you go again. You used to be so positive. Oh, shut it. I don't care about the past. Give me some sushi. We're all out. Hey, why don't you go back to covering politics? No can do. I've been permanently reassigned to the culture and entertainment department. Oh, what a crappy company. I mean, it's already been over a year since the incident. Oh, by the incident, I mean. Don't say another word. That has nothing to do with my source. Why, sorry. Ah, damn it. I'm already sobering up. Give me a refill, Lala-chan. Jeez, you're such a child sometimes. Hey, you want a drink? You can have some of mine if you want. Ahem.
Oh,
Whoa, that's some scowl you've got. Anyway, why are you coming to a bar if you can't even drink alcohol? For the article? Tell me about that incident. Don't worry about that. I'm a journalist and you're my source. There's no reason for us to talk about that stuff. Well, at least I know. At least now I know you're gonna be pretty useful. Not at all interested in the Phantom Thieves myself, but keep the info coming, alright? Yeah, I knew that wouldn't go well. Is the devil a being with boobs and a package going on in those pants?
All right.
What's taking so long, Lala-chan?
I said.
Where's my drink? Do they call you escargot? Do they call you escargot cause you move slow as a snail? We're all out of booze. A certain slosh reporter drank it all. And you just go buy more? I'll wait for you. Forever. Just kidding. Was able to pique Oya's interest with stories of the Phantom Thief. Feel like my charm has increased. Oh, of course it does. It's the thing, it's the only thing that ever.
Alright.
Well then.
See you later. Don't forget to bring me more juicy info, okay? I don't know if I want to stay with this. I really want to bring up my proficiency because Yosuke. No! I'm sorry for screaming the microphone like that. Let's see what happens after this evening. Maybe there will be a good day off where I can actually work on the proficiency. But no, that won't happen because I have to work at the shop. Wait a minute. When I discovered this with Yosuke, did I wasted my time to bring up my proficiency? Even though I could have worked in the convenience store? Okay, to answer the question I imposed earlier, yes, I could have gone to the store instead of increasing my proficiency, but I didn't really want to redo that because I really need proficiency to get Yosuke up anyway. And I will probably find the time, or I will make the time possible to go there. And the other thing is, I deleted my progress with the Devil Arcana because her perks just don't seem to be worth it. From the perks I saw so far, they are just garbage in my eyes. The only sad thing is that a lot of the Devil Arcana or personas look really cool and that I will have a harder time upping them, but that's to be expected. In any case, yeah. Now I made it so after reloading several times to get my proficiency times 3. But it's still not enough.
Well then.
Okay, tomorrow is a rainy day. Well, I know that already because I saw the next day so many times this. And I mean, it's probably the... I mean, Makoto is available, so I could increase Makoto, but I really need to get into the mementos, and Makoto won't run away. So I really dedicate today's day for working at the fucking store.
Nice.
Since the game doesn't give me any other choice. I mean, Makoto is available, but she's a lot of times available. At the convenience store, I have to waste 2 of my days there to get the memento up and running. For some reason, Mishima didn't give me anything, which is super disappointing. Yep, I'm working here for the first time because this work is shit.
Now.
You applied for the job. We'll be asking you to work the cash register. Please watch your coworkers to learn the ropes. I'll do my best. Yeah, I've been here once. Paid more for days you work especially hard, and you get paid less because any trouble for our customers. Yeah, if you would only increase anything.
Wow.
We had a lot of customers today. Shibuya, did watching me give you any idea what to do? Oh, perfectly, whatever.
Good work.
For your hard work.
Hey,
Work, you seem pretty busy today.
wanna head back?
I don't have any choice. Waste shitty time on the shitty thing. Looks like we have to work here again to get more information on the target. Yep. You phrased that wrong though. We have to waste more time for a shitty target. So that Mishima finally lets us level up more.
Man, it's hot.
Yes, I am free today. Let's see, what other possibilities are there? Sujiro is also one of those where I regret the most to waste my time with him. At first it was kinda cool that you could increase his thing while making coffee, but then that didn't work anymore, and he still didn't want to rank up in the thing. And I feel like I wasted a lot of time with him by not having a lot of good benefits. But yeah, I want
just
to
add
save
this.
actually. Please saving. So I think I have to be more pragmatic with her. She, on the other hand, I'm ecstatic for her. Her strategy thingies are the things that I missed out on so much. Play a match right now if you'd like. I'll instruct you while we play. Head over immediately. Come to the church. Pay money. Thank you for shaking my hand. I'm never gonna wash it. Ew. Please wash it. Can't believe that you're really here in the church. Read on the internet that you pray to God for victory. Is that true? No. Can I take a selfie with you and post it online? Oh, God, I could belch all over the floor right now. Sorry, I've been turning down all such requests. By the way, it's true that you're trying to become a professional shogi player? Oh, nothing's been... I'll be cheering for you to qualify. You'll be the first woman to surpass the 3rd Dan League. I really believe in you. Thank you very much.
Good evening.
I'm the only one he wants near her. She wants near her. Is it a trap? Could be a trap. Men like that approach me all the time. At first I thought you were one of them. I really must apologize for being rude to you. It bothers me when people make such a big fuss over me, considering that the priest is doing me a great favor by letting me play here. You see, he is my shogi friend, and he is very kind. He once told me that he wanted to become a professional player, and he doesn't laugh at my embarrassing habit when we play together.
Oh,
So, I did the photo shoot. I'm embarrassed just thinking about it. You see it? It was called the Venus of Shogi. No, I didn't, but I really want to say this. Nonsense. Please stop. Ever since I won the Female Shogi League, I've been getting a lot of attention. Just figured I could contribute to the shogi world besides my mother. To the shogi world. Besides, my mother seems to be very happy. Whenever I win, she rejoices as if it were her own victory. It's kind of fascinating that you actually can live off of money you make by playing shogi. That's not even a joke. You can make really big bucks by being a good shogi player. So I want to live up to the expectations she has for me. However, she's been a bit overzealous lately. She set up the interview and photo shoot. It's as if she wants to be the manager of a celebrity. Having a difficult time? A bit. But it's fine, because it's for my mother.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry, I should be teaching you how to play rather than be talking about my mother. Today I'll be showing you something very practical. It's a tactic for using the reserved pawns you have taken from your opponent in a more effective way. Nevertheless, I apologize. Such a good listener. I feel at ease speaking with you.
Actually,
Aside from the priest, you're actually the first person I've spoken to about my mother. Aww, trust is growing. Yeah, give me the tactics! Chance for a follow-up by a backup member of Joker downs an enemy.
Alright.
Which is very great, I down a lot of enemies. Now then, I will instruct you while we
I
play.
look forward to it.
Are you ready? Need to be more humble and pragmatic. Yeah, I don't care for knowledge
Alright.
going up
Until
at
next
all.
time.
Look forward to our next match. I can't read English. 38% by the way. I only recently realized you can't even see the percentage. It's at 38% currently. Because my head is over it. 4 more days, right? What's going to happen? Random thieves will do something about it. Will they really? We don't even know who they are. Probably impossible. We need some sort of miracle. If they could do something about it, they'd be gods. I mean, I can't do anything. I have to wait. See? What are your plans? I can't do anything with you! I can't do anything with you because maybe I should trigger it so I don't get annoyed by it. Since then the game knows that I know what's going on. Okay, who else? Please, no Makoto. Yeah, Makoto's not available, that's good. I can't do Makemi. Yosuke is also out of the question. That means I can rejoice and go play in the market. Kind of. Yeah, I guess that's a good thing. Okay. Well, now I have to work here and waste my time. I could increase my proficiency, but the game requires me to work at the shitty place.
You can do it!
A lot of customers here today. Hang there, Prince-kun. Uh-oh.
Whoa!
What a huge line! This looks tough, especially since you're still sort of new at this. I think we survived the worst of that rush of customers.
You did well.
Did great today. We were able to get people in and out pretty smoothly. Sure, you can count on getting some pretty good pay today. You were a huge help for me too. Keep up the good work.
Hey,
Work, you seem pretty busy today.
wanna head back?
Done great dealing with customers. I'm sure you can look forward to your pay. Yeah, the pay is shitty. Let's get the fuck! I I need to waste a third day on this? Are you kidding me? Why have the gods forsaken me? Just a few degrees. Yeah. Hello. Dude, we're really running out of time here. People are getting even more restless online too. Are we done for if we lose here? I don't even want to think about that possibility right now. Indeed, those who once revered us as heroes now seem to revile us. We've done all we can. Vincent's right. Sorry for messaging you all about such weird stuff. It's okay, we all feel the same way. I'll try and make sure I don't blow my cover. As should we all. Yep, they are getting anxious, but considering how fast the days are closing in, the best thing we can do for now is stay calm. Yep. Stop Major's plan. Wait for Futaba to recover, which takes fucking ages.
Oh.
I bet she's still not available.
Hi.
Yep, she's not available. Alright then. Okay, I did it. 3 times the charm. Safe scumming is hard. Yes! Masterful! Oh. Boy. I got so many +2s. I haven't expected that the +3 would actually give me the Masterful now.
All right.
Oh. Thank God. And tomorrow is a rainy day, so I even can use that to go to the convenience store again. Just good, which I enjoy, which I think is good. Okay, what about the plant?
Nice.
Still pretty healthy. What about television? Our coverage of Magic continues. With Magic's day of attack almost here, the anticipation over the showdown is at a fever pitch. People overseas are also showing great interest. Some are even betting on who will win. One bookie says that the odds are on Magic's side. People are really betting on this? They think we're gonna lose? Oh, boy. But yeah. Ah, of course Makoto is available. But yeah, but I have to go to the convenience store on rainy days for the sole reason that Yosuke is not available on rainy days anyway. Anyway, bleh. I'm slowing a lot because I'm getting impatient and I'm getting anxious. Okay, I'm sorry. And we go into the convenience store. Since there are only 3 days left. Will they steal away my Sunday again because of plot? I got to work. Oh, you're coming today? That'd be so helpful.
Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Please.
Oh wait, you're getting... Greetings could be louder. You got this. It's the shittiest thing, and you have it to do 3 times. What's wrong? I saw a
Well...
cat in the road a little while back. It was injured badly. When I got close, it got scared and ran off, dragging its leg. Anyway, I just overheard some college-age people in our store talking. Said there was a college student living nearby who abuses animals to relieve his stress. And then I remembered that injured cat I saw. Maybe he was the one who hurt that cat. Unforgivable. I know how you feel, but the police can't do anything without any proof. I've been thinking about that cat ever since. It's hard to keep smiling. You know, the police can't do it, but do you think those phantom thieves could help? Do you know his name? Huh? Oh yeah, I think the guy's name is Kazuo Tsuboi. The phantom thieves will do it. Yeah, I guess you're right. For some reason I feel like the phantom thieves really would.
Good work.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's almost the end of your shift, right? Good work.
Hey.
Good work, very nice. You seem pretty busy today. I remember what you talked about earlier today, right? Let's do something about it. Yeah, we can't allow this guy to abuse animals. He's doing it only for stress relief. It's exactly the type of man we should punish. There's no way I'm just letting this go. Kazuo Tsuboi, was it? Let's steal this creep's desires before he can harm any more innocent animals. Yeah, I have to redo all those requests, but it will be worth it. since I can hit 6 birds with 1 stone at this point. Get up and then begin the operation. So I basically do it as soon as the next area unlocks. Yeah, that's probably the best course of action.
Ah, you're back.
I don't care for you, not as much as you would think, because your perks are pretty shitty. I don't like them, and I feel they are not of any help at all. Except for people who are masochist and play this game on merciless difficulty or anything above easy. But yeah, same goes for him. I think he is super valuable for hard and merciless difficulties or any difficulty higher than easy. But all those others, I have the feeling they are just not worth anything. I have a problem though. I might have to go to her, since there's nothing better I can do. Wait, there is one thing I can do except going to her. I can go to the Big Burger Challenge. I will take this challenge of challenges. You can take the Big Bang for 500 yen. Yep. Pay. I want to know what the price is. Certainly. Now then, go take a seat and good luck. I want to see what that price is. I hope it's good.
Thank you
I
very
hope
much.
for their sake it's good. It's the final task before you can ascend to the rank of captain. A meal of Leviathan proportion. Yep. Yeah, but I will do it this time. Extraordinary gift.
Now then. I have a proposal.
Just swallow, don't you? Somehow ate the whole thing.
Hey,
You've done it again? My
congratulations.
sincerest congratulations on completing the final challenge. Since you managed to topple the Cosmic Tower Burger, I present to you the highest ranked certification available here, the Captain Badge.
Please come again.
You are hereby promoted to the rank of Captain. No more challenges await you, but please do the challenge again and show us how gallant you are. We'll be wholeheartedly awaiting your return. What is the prize? The Cosmic Tower. You are so admirably taking on such a daunting task with that intense level of courage. Yep, I'm awesome. Give me the courage. The pace, your strategy of using well-timed drinks, and just the spectacular way you devoured it. Everything was perfect. Knowledge, of course. And for some reason, charm goes up too. But more importantly, efficiency.
Wanna head back?
Oh, we should head home. I'm just full from watching you. I wonder if you need proficiency 5 for anything in this game. And by anything I mean anything. Is there anything you need proficiency 5 for? I hope not.
Oh.
Ooh! Yes, give it the mega fertilizer!
Oh.
My kindness is really lacking.
All right.
Oh.
Should do it for a while. Alright then. I think that was worth my time. This thing is the shittiest prize the game could have given to me. And I highly doubt its value at all. I would say that was not a worth use of my time. Especially considering the fact that I don't need anything on level 5. So I might as well revert it, because this is just an insult of a prize. Insult, I say. Okay, I actually went back, tried to do something else, but Then I thought, let's just look what the maximum Devil Arcana will actually bring me. And this is the first time I actually looked up what the maximum level of an Arcana of a social link will actually get me. And believe me, it's trash. The only good thing about the Devil Arcana is that it unlocks to work at the Crossroad Bar, which was necessary for the requests. Are they called requests? Yeah. For the requests. Here. And yeah, her social link doesn't get any better. The other benefit is, of course, Devil Arcanas get stronger, but the benefit is not even remotely big enough to grant the time I would need to waste on her. Then I rather go do the big bank challenge and get some extra points that I don't need to get later in the game. But, well, that just for your information, she is a whole disappointment of failure in the department of bringing valuable skills that enrich the gameplay, unless you play on a harder difficulty than I do. We were unable to access Madawama's house, but perhaps today? Yep. We were not able to get there, but now. Should be able to open the door with my current proficiency.
Thank you.
You are a tremendous help. Let us return to Madawama's house. I believe something here may help me paint the way I used to. However, the door appears to be jammed. What shall we do? Be able to fix the door with my current proficiency.
Oh.
Vincent, you are capable of fixing it. You never cease to amaze me.
Let us be off.
Yep, let us head inside.
I see.
The police confiscated everything. You know, I lived here not long ago, yet it feels almost like the distant past at this point. Being here has brought back memories, though. Whenever I acted out of line, I was made to sit calmly in this corner. Ah, and over here was a bookshelf filled to the brim with various tomes. It contained art compilation books for the most part, but there were a few manga tucked away as well. At times I would take a break from my art to hide and read them. This is also where we would gather to eat when the atelier still had a large pupil count. Sensei is particularly fond of salty food, though... Sensei, what am I saying? Why do I still treat him as my mentor? How long will I allow him to control my life? Okay. Yes, my apologies. The truth of the matter is, I used to paint in this room, and I did it simply for the joy of painting. No matter what I took as my subject, my hands would move of their own accord, capture its essence. But back then I only saw the superficial beauty of the world. I could not see the grim beneath. After learning the truth behind Madawama's actions, though, everything changed. I strove to fight back against the newfound ugliness I saw, to display my talent to those who mocked me. I needed to do whatever it took to validate my artistic ability. In that search for meaning, darkness took hold of me. Kingdom Heart is the darkness' true essence.
How could this be?
Ultimately, I began to emulate that which I had so deeply despised in Madawame. You know, Boss told me something very interesting when I was staying with you that one night at LeBlanc. He said he didn't believe Madawame took me in for my skill alone. I suppose now that I think about it, there would be no way to know whether or not I would have been talented. Vincent, why do you think Madawame decided to take me in? Couldn't possibly tell you.
Agreed.
A fair point. That may be something only Madawame himself is privy to. Or perhaps even he doesn't know. Even after learning the ugliness of his true nature, a part of me still believes in my former mentor. I simply cannot come to terms with the stark dualities presented to me. The humble house and that loathsome palace. The kind teacher and the fiendishly deceptive artist. It seems even the workings of my own heart are inexplicable. What then of my search for pure beauty? Hello? Is someone there? I'm coming in.
This is a problem.
Could that be the police? Ah, I was wondering who could have been in here. You are the man from the exhibition. Indeed. Thank you for our conversation back there. More importantly though, why are you here? I couldn't help but notice the door was open on my way home from work. Are you perhaps still caught in your slump?
Yes.
What do you know about that? I know a great deal about you, Yusuke. You've made a name for yourself by patterning your work after the beautifully detailed Sayuri. But that painting at the exhibition was quite different from that. Have you begun trying out new styles? If you'd like, I can advise you. Materials, themes, etc. You seem as though you could use a helping hand right now. Most of your painting was done while living in this residence, correct? Your current lack of patron must be what is holding you back. Please, take my card. I've made a living investing in promising young artists like yourself, Yusuke-kun.
Oh.
Director of the Japanese Art Support Foundation, Akiko Kawanabe? But why have you chosen me? You criticized me so harshly back at that exhibition. It's because he wants to tap into your true potential. Because I feel you have talent. Now, my foundation can provide you an environment that will allow you to focus on developing your skills. If such a lifestyle interests you, we can talk further at a later date. As for today, I have business I must attend to, but I hope to hear from you soon.
Yes.
Japanese Art Support Foundation. Opportunity may have finally arrived. And it was all because you opened that door for me. It seems good luck is simply a characteristic of you.
I'm in your debt.
You have my thanks, leader. Yes. Give me all the praise I've never received in real life.
All right.
Oh, it's so sad to think about it.
Shall we return home?
I must be going now. I'd like to think on this some more.
See you.
Farewell. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Rain, huh?
Are you kidding me? There's nothing today! The only thing available to me is Ohiya, and it feels such a waste to go to her. Why is my shogi player teacher not there? Oh, I know what I can do. I can increase my kindness. That is actually a good thing I can do right now. Yes! The day of Medjit's attack is approaching. Any thoughts you'd like to share with our audience? Medjit is extremely dangerous. Judging from their past actions, they make good on their threat. Of course, Medjit has only resurfaced because the Phantom Thieves recklessly provoked them. It didn't do any such thing. If the Phantom Thieves have any shred of decency, they should step forward and take responsibility. Since it's our fault? Can you believe how we got dragged into this? Believe, but it's really a shitty thing. We can do now is wait for Futaba to wake up. Yep. I'm really struggling. Should I really get... Yeah, I think I get my kindness up. Yes, an order full bouquet means I have the chance of +3 kindness.
I'm counting on you.
Want small flowers with soft coloration. Please find 3 that meet that request. Small flowers with soft coloration. That means white or other light colors, right? Oh, okay, small flowers. Small white flower with little scent. Used to confess love. There. He said white is good. White, large, small, aromatic, light blue flower. Yep. Not bright, not flashy. All strong scented. No, orange is too flashy. Much strong, a flashy blue flower with a strong scent to evoke beloved memory. Is orange too flashy? Because there's only this soft scented bright yellow or orange. I think orange is better than a very wait is it a soft blue flower with wonderful scent. Let's just try for the small strong scent that orange flower. Should be good. The customer likes it.
That's great.
Yes, I did it. Extremely happy. Oh, here your pay for today. Give you a little bonus because how well you did. Go. Perfect. But that's not my true reward.
Good work.
Come back again when you have the time.
Nice.
Living surrounded by flowers might be your true calling, and you were good with the customers too. There we go. But my kindness still didn't go up.
Wanna head back?
But that was absolutely worth it. I'm fine with that. Fuck the devil, Arcana. I bet someone's yelling right now, but they have one of the best personas! You need the XP boost! I can just exploit XP with money. Thing. But no, that wouldn't work very well. At some point I will probably need to do her anyway.
Nice.
Okay, it's the last day. Oh, what is... Please tell me today someone's available. Yuji... Makoto, perfect. Why not Makoto? Makoto's perfect. Perfect specimen for today. Specimen? Let's see. Now our coverage Medjed. Medjed says it will attack August 21st. The day Medjed says it will attack is hours away. Medjed has been unnervingly quiet. If an attack does occur, we cannot rule out the possibility of it triggering a global recession. Deadline's tomorrow, huh? It's not a surprise that everyone's panicking. I have a terrible feeling that I forgot to stop them. Oh yeah, and they actually will steal my Sunday away, because tomorrow is the day, apparently. Oh, so I spoke with Aiku and she said her boyfriend was okay with the double date idea. She asked me to show her your picture, though. Apparently, she thinks you look a little lame. She told me that my boyfriend isn't the same league as her Tsukasa. I was going to disagree, but you're a bit... disheveled at times. Problem? Are you fucking kidding me? My charm has to be level 5. Oh, how ironic. How ironic is that? Oh no, maybe this Ohaya person actually does have a use for me now. Maybe I need to go to her to get that up. Maybe I should redo that one thing. And maybe 3 are enough to get me up. I actually had to do the dirty deed. So she's useful for something, I guess. I mean, there's still also the Sun Arcana that helps me with getting the charm up. But yeah, I have to get my charm to 5 as fast as possible now. Now that I know that it's important for an actual team member, that I actually want to make a mainstay in my team for the sole reason that she can heal status afflictions very effectively. So this is my new save state we are in now. This is the new one. I mean, it was cool that I could have gotten kindness +3, but it's just so important now to get charm up to 5
Nice.
that I just can't help myself.
Nice.
Okay, I managed to get... Coincidentally, there was a customer again, so I was able to get my kindness +3 anyway. But yeah, now that I know that I need to bring up my charm, I have to go to her and to the Sun Arcana dude to progress that in that direction, you know, the direction to get the charm to 5, so I can get to Kapachikata. Made a promise with Fufata, right? I'm sure she'll pull through. How is Futaba? I'm worried about her. Dude, this ain't just some normal oversleeping stuff. Our deadline's tomorrow. If Futaba's not up by then. But can she really do anything even if she does wake up? Honestly, I'm not sure. Either way, our only option is to put our trust in her. That's right. Yeah. If she's been asleep all this time, do you think she's having some kind of long dream? Dreams are said to be the sorting of memories, after all. She surely needs ample time to face her troubled past. The past? I think she's really facing all that shit right now. If that is the case, she would probably need a great amount of more time to do so. But considering how she had us wrapped around her finger, I feel as though she'll be able to pull this off. I believe that Futaba even shows she is weird, and for some reason I don't like her design of her persona and everything that's involved in it, except for the tight skin suit. Yes, indeed. Well, just give us a ring if anything changes. Counting on you. I have to agree with Makoto. Who knows how this might turn out? Oh yeah, him, for some reason, Yo, gun enthusiast, stop by the shop if you can. I can. And you're natural. You have more natural aptitude for this than I thought. In addition to skills, you seem to have a lot of ambition. As long as I'm your instructor, I must measure your progress. Therefore, I'd like to take you somewhere after our match today. Would you like to go? Oh, no, I can't. I have to go with him. Because he gives me charm. That's the biggest reason why I choose him over everyone. And she also only gives me knowledge. But her new strategy thingy could be coming. Planned after my speech. I have something planned after my speech today. I'd like your help with both. Are you available today? Yep. Head over immediately. Thank you. The truth is, Diamond Matsuhita has been asking for me. Remember when he asked me to be his right-hand man last time? He's likely waiting on my response. Well then, please join me after the speech. Oh boy.
What's wrong?
What did you ask me here to discuss? Wait, I forgot something. What did you ask me here to discuss? I heard you met with Kuramoto's grandson. You have your ears to the ground, huh? And to think that he's the candidate and the party is begging to ruin my chances of winning. I'll be completely straight with you, since I'm already asked you to be my right-hand man. We're currently fighting the Kuramoto group.
What?
You're fighting with Mr. Kuramoto? I have ambitions of my own, you know. I owe him for all he did for me, but I don't want him to have influence over me forever. All the more now that he is secretly working with Diet members from other parties. I know he asked you to join his group, but I think you should decline his offer. They want to keep you on a leash, so you won't reveal any damaging information. The real culprit of the expensive misappropriation case you were blamed for is Old Man Kuramoto.
What in the world?
Did you say? I searched through the party's off-the-record accounts from 20 years ago. There's no doubt. Can you still forgive him? He led you into the political world and kicked you out in the worst way. But why? Seems he bought his popularity, and as a result, he was having some serious financial trouble.
I see.
It sounds as if you're saying that this is my opportunity to clear my name. And so you need an answer from me on whether or not I'll be your right-hand man, yes? His own grandson has already tried to persuade you, therefore I can't wait any longer. If you join me, you can accuse Kuramoto of his crime. You can clear your name and put no good Toa behind you. This is your best and last chance. Join with Matsushita and take my revenge against Mr. Kuramoto. Drop out of the election. It's a difficult decision,
Yes.
to say the least. Matsuhita, I appreciate the offer, but I must refuse. You have no conceivable reason to refuse. My goal is to become a member of the Diet, not a right-hand man. I will not cast aside my beliefs. On that, I stand firm. This information will be the deciding factor in taking down Kuramoto. I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. I was simply offering you a deal. I assumed you might decline it. Very well, please forget it. I apologize for bringing it up so suddenly. I'll talk to the party and provide support for your next speech about the Phantom Thieves. Are you doing this? I don't want to debate about the Phantom Thieves. I simply want to draw attention to them. And you can assert your innocence there, on a grand stage. To be frank, I'll be happy as long as the Kuramoto's group's influence diminishes. Prince-kun, don't speak a word of this to anyone for both our sakes. Very well then. It feels like I'm caught in the crossfire of a political conspiracy. Grant is trying to take advantage of me, while my former mentor is trying to win me over. To achieve my dream, I have to set aside my beliefs. What should I do? Stick to your beliefs. Stick to what you believe in, if it's righteous and just. And I mean true righteousness and justice, alright?
Yes.
You're right. Betraying myself means betraying my supporters, which also means betraying you. For some reason, just talking with you always helps me make up my mind. It's as if my heart is being manipulated. Perhaps. The Phantom Thieves truly do exist, and I'm sure they are very much like you. For some reason you stood by me, no good Toa, who didn't have any supporters.
Actually,
I've been thinking about this for a while, actually. You must have experienced cruelty and injustice in this life. I can tell by the look in your eyes. That's why I sense your desire to help the weak. And the strength to stand up to the hecklers, to Matsuhita, and to Kuramoto's grandson. You're no ordinary high school student. Even I know that much.
hey,
Would you care to talk about it? So what if you're white? Just a joke. Sorry, I crossed the line there. I've always lacked restraint in these situations. See what I did there? I relieved the tension by making fun of myself. Think of it as an advanced technique for winning people over. I feel like my bond with Yoshida is growing deeper. Now I would have liked to do the other answer. Mind control lets you skip negotiations when attempting to obtain... Oh, it's so lame. Because I create my own personas now because the ones I can get from negotiations are just trash at this point.
All right.
You're right.
Alright then. Well, I'll at least make good use of Matsuhita's help setting up my next speech. I feel like I'll be able to fully express my beliefs if you are there with me.
I shall ask you again.
We can discuss it
another time.
again at the speech. Was able to help you, Shida. It feels like my charm has increased. Oh, please. Upgrade, 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 upgrade. Yes!
All right.
Sorry, I was a little bit too loud for that, wasn't I? I'm a debonair now. I don't need to go to the devil anymore. But that also means that the Sun Arcana doesn't provide me with the amount of power I need now anymore. The Devil Arcana doesn't have any worth for me anymore right now. Which
Well
is
then, I'll
sad.
see you again.
The Sun Arcana at least gives me those negotiation tools. What is level 10 though? Would work today. Almost the day, isn't it? The Phantom Thieves even doing anything? Hey, what are we gonna do? Should never have trusted the Phantom Thieves. That reminds me! I could undo wasting my time with her, get 2 times kindness, and when the time comes to get to level 9 with him, I would have all the charm I needed. That could work. Oh boy, I'm excited for that. Maybe I should really do that. I should never trust the Phantom Thieves. It's going to happen tomorrow. Damn, I haven't thought about that. Yeah, I will probably redo a whole lot. And I did. Yeah, we did it. My charm is not debonair yet, but
Well
I
then, I'll
expect
see you
him
again.
to get this one thing done, and then I get the charm to do the other thing. Tomorrow's the day, isn't it? Are the Phantom Thieves even doing? Oh yeah, we had that already. I should have just skipped directly to the other thing. Just no, I don't like her. I mean, if I would have, I think she would have had a good use if I only would have used her earlier, because 3 charm is 1 bathhouse visit. So I could have she would have been actually useful if I wouldn't have been dumb enough to not try to establish a social link with her. I was totally oblivious to the idea, I could use her to get my charm up and get extra EXP for my personas instead of wasting my time in the bathhouse without this benefit. And yeah, I was totally oblivious to it, and she has, so the +3 charm would actually be a very good benefit along with, you know, along with the persona bonus EXP. But I was too blind to see it. I waited way too long to establish the social link, and I think when Persona 6 will ever release or will ever be made, I probably will always establish social links when they have certain perks to them, just to see if they give me anything, because this is so new to this game that when you do certain social links, that you actually train something along them. I mean, in Persona 4, when you did the music thing and the theater thing, the drama club and the basketball or football club, those were the only social links where you actually increased something, I think. And so that you just get something just for spending time with them in that grand scheme is very, very new, at least to me. So, yeah, I may messed up a little bit because of that, and I probably won't get her social link up to 10 unless there's a lot of free time when I upgraded every other social link. It's supposed to be the damage its attack, right? Guess there's nothing the Phantom Thieves could do. Jeff must have been too much for them. Stock prices are plummeting again. Maybe Medjed's true goal was what? I bet she is now suddenly awakes and turns them and destroys Medjed with the flick of a
Isn't today
finger.
our deadline for dealing with Medjed? Futaba's still asleep too. This won't be good.
Hey,
Maybe Futaba already dealt with Medjed and just didn't bother telling us. All this time she already did that, and that's why nobody heard anything of Medjed. Maybe she already did that weeks ago, or a week ago, or I don't know, prematurely. Maybe she created a program that she just had to push the start button on to run automatically whenever it was resolved. How's Futaba?
same as always.
Uh-oh.
Today's the day Wakaba passed. I do this every year.
Really?
Here, I've got a cup for you too.
That's pretty coincidental.
Futaba reminds me so much of her mother. She's a smart girl. Doesn't just go with the flow either. Wakaba, your work and your kid were so fulfilling for you. Why'd you have to die so suddenly?
Because they didn't want her to uncover the metaverse. Those scumbags we will probably need to fight. We probably need to fight against later in the game. Will most likely be the cause of her death.
That reminds me. You saw me talking to that prosecutor. I mean, that woman in the suit, right? I remember you were real bothered by it. She might come back, so I guess I should tell you about it. That woman was trying to get information on Wakaba's research out of me.
Why?
That's what we heard in the palace.
You don't need to know what the research was about. Just know there was some trouble around it. Obviously, Wakaba got dragged into that as well. Now, they ruled her death as suicide. But I've got my doubts.
You're a smart man.
Doubts. Could she have been killed?
Yes! It's obvious! Come on!
Supposedly, there were people who wanted to take her research and use it for their own benefit.
Or maybe that.
Don't get me wrong, though. I don't have a lick of evidence. That's why I haven't told Futaba any of this. I don't want to cause her any more trouble.
It sounded like she had suspicions of her own based on what she said in the palace.
Still, there's one thing I regret. It was right before Wakaba died. She told me, I think I might die.
What?
I brushed it off, thinking it was just a joke. But if I had just taken her seriously...
Oh boy.
That's another reason I took Futaba in. Redemption. She went through such horrible things. Those heartless adults just yelled at the poor girl.
Huh.
Hey, how do you heal emotional scars?
I don't know, I wish I would know that. I wish I would.
Of course, sorry. Futaba?
Wait, she's outside? She just comes there and
It's cold.
she just goes out, walks in here and wants coffee? What?
Huh?
You can't sell this.
Never mind that, but how did you get here?
She walked?
I walked?
Nice outfit though, even though the headphones are very overdramatic. Really? Product placement? Am I reading AKG there? I once had AKG headphones. They were trash. I don't like them. They were a very different model. Those look actually decent, but still. Can you really wear that and still hear people? I mean, it's a closed headphone even. I mean, my headphone is half open, but hers is closed, so how would she even be able to hear us clearly?
You're okay?
Was that bad?
That's not it. I'm just shocked to see you out of the house.
Yeah, you would.
I'm sorry I worried you.
Aww.
It's all right.
By the way, what's the date today?
It's the 21st.
I feel like I'm forgetting something.
Midget? The cleanse. You know, the cleanse.
Oh, I remember now. Medjed. Let's take care of it now. Come.
We can just do it with a flick of a button. How unrealistic is that? Apparently, some ATMs aren't working. I heard someone's tampering with the system. Is it Medjed? No, it couldn't be. What are the police doing? They're so incompetent. Even the Phantom Thieves couldn't stop them. Wait, what? But I thought we'd take care of it now. Or took. Or, you know.
It's my turn to help out.
Yeah, about time.
Medjed. Now how do we cook them?
You haven't even thought about that yet? Eliminate them.
Violent much?
No, they are cyber terrorists. They don't deserve any different. They think they are safe. And they can do whatever they like, but they can't.
Hey, Futaba. We don't have much time left. Are you sure you could do this? The kitty talked?
Wait, you haven't realized yet?
Is this a dream? I'm going back to sleep.
No, you can't.
It is not a dream! Get up! Say something!
He's a talking cat.
Right. Now hurry it up!
Oh, I thought he would be upset if I say it.
I guess it doesn't matter. Let's get cracking.
Oh god, that was corny.
You're just tapping away over there. Are you sure this will work? Hey, Futaba!
Stop annoying her. Let her do her thing.
I don't think she can hear me. Talk about intense concentration.
Oh, good. I can't unhear you.
This place is so messy. I'm surprised she could focus at all.
Oh, you know, you get used to it.
Futaba, you should really clean your room a bit.
She can't hear you right now. Why are you even bothering talking to her?
She's not listening.
Of course not. She has to do important things.
Oh well. Just waiting around is boring. Let's clean the place up.
Why would I clean the place? We did more than enough. She slept her ass off. Is my proficiency at least increasing? Whoa.
Whew. It looks a little better now, don't you think?
Wait, there was a whole data server there? Did Sujiro actually have the money to buy this stuff? This is a whole data server there, and it was under all this junk.
Well, Futaba, we're done on our end. Are you finished yet? She can't hear a word I'm saying.
Well, she heard you initially because you were a cat, and that was something very unusual. She thought only I was here.
Guess we'll just have to keep waiting.
He's a talking cat.
I'm done!
Okay, what did you do?
What's up? Something happened? It's finished. Finished? What is? It's so clean. Why?
She really is hyper focused. She really blurred out everything like a horse, something like this, and only was concentrated.
We cleaned it.
Luckily, we didn't whip off any cables while we did so.
Anyway, is it true? Did you really take care of Medjed?
I handled them, and someone else handled my room. I don't understand, but this is good.
Wait, we just told you that we cleaned it.
Futaba?
She's going back to sleep.
Hey, Futaba, what's wrong?
She's back to sleep now.
She's sleeping. Well, it looks like it's been taken care of. I guess we should get home and sleep too.
Oh no, can I not use my evening? God damn it, fucking cat. Yet the bank servers got taken over. Has to be fake, right? There's no way. I'm scared. What's going to happen? Are the police taking action? They're ignoring it. Seriously? Still, I'm sure the Phantom Thieves will do something. Wait, what did happen now? It seems everything is still in turmoil. So Futaba's awake? Awesome! And has Medjed been taken care of? More importantly, how's Futaba doing? He's back asleep. Seriously? She must have been quite exhausted. I can't say I blame her at all. If Medjed's been affected, it will surely make the news. It should be enough to confirm whether or not the deed's been done. Then why don't we all watch the news together? Yes, we should meet up at LeBlanc as usual. See you tomorrow, guys. We should be in the clear now, right? I hope so. I really hope so. It was not very reassuring. Not sure, let's just sleep through the night.
Nice.
Today is the day Medjed has said it will attack, and panic has spread throughout the city. Some citizens are trying to avoid going outdoors, and people have been in constant state of worry. Many corporations have been working around the clock without sleep to prepare for the attack. Nothing changed yet. All we can do now is pray. Right then. Just going to have to trust Futaba. Let's go. Let's get some sleep. Oh, plot. Plot is rolling out and fast approaching. And are they gonna react? They are both shit. Oh boy, I can't read English. Yeah, that I read a lot. Fight for justice. Slam the hammer of justice. What's this? Seriously? No way, I can't believe it. This isn't a joke, is it? They lost? How could this happen? They must be pretty shitty. They must be a pretty shitty hacker group that one hacker could bring them down. Hey, your friends are here. Hurry down. Boss, hello. Didn't bother to voice it. They really must run on a very tight budget.
So you're finally up, huh? Don't slack off just because you're on summer vacation.
Oh, come on. Cut me some slack. The heat keeps me awake at night.
Yo, you look tired.
We've made ourselves at home.
Great.
Late last night, it was discovered that someone has tampered with the hacker group Medjid's website. The site's main page now displays what is thought to be the mark belonging to the Phantom Thieves.
Wait, what?
More so, the personal information of a Japanese man, a possible Medjid member, was illegally publicized.
Aren't these the guys people have been up in arms about?
Medjid has yet to issue an official reply. Furthermore, their previously announced cleanse of Japan has remained unimplemented for now. Some speculate that they have taken this series of events seriously and ultimately canceled their plan.
Yeah.
Yes!
What are you all smirking about?
Something great happened.
Well, stop it. You're gonna drive away all my customers.
Oh man.
After the commercial break, we will be asking guests from various fields about this turn of events.
Wait, so our mark is on there now?
But there ain't any customers.
Can it? My customers are on summer vacation too.
Oh crap, I just realized our break's almost over.
Yeah.
There are still 10 days left.
Oh, really?
I want to go somewhere, but we can't just leave Futaba-chan alone.
Some things still concern me too. Like that research.
Oh, did you just get up?
Good morning.
Wait, why is she scared and hide behind me?
It seems she's cautious of us.
Hey, why don't we go upstairs? If any customers come, she'll be even more afraid.
Wait, she can go through this very lively neighborhood, but she's too afraid to... Alright.
Why don't you go with him, Futaba? Have fun.
Wow, he trusts us more than he
It's
should.
about time my regulars show up anyway. So I don't want you guys loitering around my store.
The fact that there were no damages due to the hacker's actions is but an afterthought.
Oh, I wanna fuck you! Not in the sexual way, but what I wanna fuck you up is what I mean. Very hard and very violently. Because you deserved it.
The issue I want to make clear is the attitude of the police, and more importantly, the government.
What do you mean?
Are they doing their best to find an effective countermeasure against these phantom thieves?
Really? Why are you interested in the Phantom Thieves all of a sudden?
Is it not the government's duty to create a society where its citizens can live without worry?
And then you target the Phantom Thieves, who just do exactly that.
Unfortunately, the current cabinet is powerless. As such, they should be disbanded. I believe now is the time for me to risk my political career in hope of making a new reality. A new political system that goes beyond parties or factions. An ideal country of peace and order.
You want to become an emperor, don't you? A king, oh, how is it called? This very bad word? The thing basically Russia has right now? I think at least, for my very, very narrow field of horizon. A tyrant! Exactly, that's the word. He wants to be a tyrant. Kind of, sort of.
This politician seems quite promising.
No, he's not! I wouldn't trust him with anything.
I have to agree. I hope he can work to ease the anxieties of the elderly.
God.
What do you think, boss?
Hmm? Oh, sorry. I wasn't listening.
I hate it when the time goes on.
So the Phantom Thieves only stole the heart of Futaba Sakura? And Mejid was in turn defeated by her real-world hacking abilities?
Yep.
This does correlate to the facts as we know them. If he's telling the truth, then Wakaba Ishiki didn't commit suicide.
Didn't?
Did a third party target her life with the goal of destroying her research?
Yes!
Wakaba's death was 2 years ago. That also coincides with when the incident started occurring.
Oh, see? I knew it! I called it! I fucking called it! The group that also can change and shut down people's hearts is behind that all. They use the metaverse for their own ends.
Does this other metaverse user that Madarame and Kaneshiro mentioned really exist?
Most likely.
Earlier, I briefly mentioned about those psychotic breakdown incidents that have alarmed the public. All of a sudden, people will lose consciousness or become violent. A situation as incomprehensible as that can't be explained away as troubled social conditions. I suspect that these cases are all connected to a larger, man-made plot. The method involved always muddled the explication, but your story has virtually confirmed its viability.
Thanks?
Although I wouldn't have expected a new criminal to come to light from your testimony. What did your group think of this other metaverse user?
The true criminal.
How self-centered of you.
Bite me.
The Phantom Thieves tamper with people's hearts without asking consent. How is that different? Well, no matter how you thought of them, there can be no doubting your resolve. Are those incidents because of you or someone else? Either way, I will get to the bottom of this.
I'm more interested in how I got my power in the first place. I mean, in Persona 4 and Persona 3 it was revealed how we got our powers. But in this, I couldn't really discern how I was chosen. Damn it, Sai is going deeper. For some reason. Can I get any other perks that are not question marks?
Now, let's move on to your next crime.
Don't call it a crime. We're doing good things. You stuck-up little C-O-N-T? No, I mean, she's really trying to... I think she's trying to help? I don't know. I don't know what to think of her. I'm so confused because I get different signals every time. On the one hand, she's a confidant. On the other hand, she is holding me captive and is evaluating my case. But then again, she's not the one to beat me and put drugs into my bloodstream. And she's listening to me very intently for the last 60 or 70 hours.
Kunikazu Okumura.
Oh, still not the bald man. The bald guy will be the last target, won't it? Will he not?
You should know who he is, considering what happened. Your testimony regarding this incident will be serious. I'm sure you understand why. Answer my next question carefully. What did you do to this Okumura?
I don't know. Well, we will find out in the next 20 hours. Or 30, I don't know. Or 10. Yeah, 10, maybe 10.